gotta be against the law to look this damn good.
Watch out now.
Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would.
Watch out now.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good.
Watch out now.
Everybody watch out. Watch out now. I'm ready for a good time, and I came to groove. The whole band's here, and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. I'm coming out the jacket, cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot, and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now. Watch out. I'm on the move, I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no missions, and I'm looking for love. Oh, I'm just looking for love. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good.
Watch out now.
Cause baby, I feel real good, and I wish I would.
Watch out now.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby.
Watch out now.
Everybody watch out. Last call for some alcohol. And don't forget to tip. The sun went down, but we still rolling. The band's still going, playing all the hits. I can't stop now, too legit to quit. I'm coming out the jacket, cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out. Hey, baby. I'm on the move. I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no missions, and I'm looking for love. Oh, I'm just looking for love. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good.
Watch out now.
Cause baby, I feel real good, and I wish I would.
Watch out now.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good,
Watch out
baby.
now.
Everybody watch out.
Watch out now.
Everybody watch out.
Watch out now.
Watch out.
Hello, everyone. Now, I think after all this time, I think this is like maybe my 10th go at doing one of these live streams, one of the call-in show live streams. I think I might have it down, or even with the cool kind of chilled background music. So today, we're going to talk all about, doing crazy stuff with my hands, we're going to talk all about what I'm up to for this year. Got a lot of goals, a lot of things I want to achieve. And also, I want to hear your goals. Now, how you do that is by, I'm just going to plonk it in there again, in the chat. Oh, no, I won't. There is a link to the Discord. Now, someone just said, what's the point of the Discord? I think it was Good Trails. Hello, Good Trails. Nice to see you. Now, the way... not die. I see you, Ryan Heath. That's a great goal to have. So, yeah, if you go on the Discord, now this is a call-in show. Now, I've managed to somehow hook up everything so that you can actually call in. And I see Dat Walrus is there. I don't know who you are. So what we're gonna do, Dat Walrus, is I'm gonna just reel off my goals and engage in the normal chat for a bit, and then I'll start taking some calls, and I want to hear all your goals. So have a think. What do you want to achieve in 2019? Do you want to travel somewhere new? Have you always wanted to go to that place? Are you going to go this year? What about fitness goals like myself? That's mainly mine. Are you going to train? Are you going to do some racing? Is racing a goal? Is that what you want to do? Maybe you want to save up for a new bike. Something like that. Less important than the travel goals for sure. But I want to hear it. So it will probably... I don't know how long my goals are going to take. It's pretty narcissistic of myself, but I guess this is my channel. And maybe someone wants to hear what I'm up to. So yeah, so loads of people asking about these. Don't worry, guys. My Mr. LaForge glasses are very much here. They're so bad. Like, I've got a massive nose that like doesn't actually do anything, but they do look pretty sick. I saw Ludo May, who's a Swiss rider, has a pair as well. Don't know how he got them. John Stewart, yes, the Stees. Yeah, that's for sure. So, since last time, we've had like quite a lot of new subscribers. So now we've got 80 plus people watching, which I'm pretty stoked about. So I thought I'd try this a bit earlier because Bike is on after this at 5 o'clock. So we'll rattle through here, and then you can all go and watch Biker on his Biker Bar. Now, I do want to do an earlier one so that I actually get some European people. Like, that would be great. Like, now I can get the New Zealand people, East Coast people, West Coast, obviously, but like, it's, well, what time is it there? It's like midnight, right, in the UK. So, yeah, I'll probably try and do as an early one. So, right, let's have a look. Who is in the chat? Luke, hello in Australia. Scoof, no, I haven't ridden the Genius yet. As you can see, it's not even here. Just the dirt jumper. The dirt jumper's there. So the Genius is off getting ride wrapped at Ride Wrap that's up in Whistler. I didn't do that to the Trek, and it got nailed. So don't want to have that mistake again. And then I'm waiting on my parts, like the other parts, which yet to be announced. They'll be coming up soon. Don't know anything about the Some Jumper Evo. Sorry. Len, hello, Paul. Hello, Punters. Hello to you too as well, Len. Len, are you a... No, maybe that's Ken Bard. There's a Len or a Ken that's a Zwifter. I've signed up to him. Followed him on Zwift. Hey, Cockeyed, what's going on? Rob, Riser EMTV, how's it going? Great EMTV channel, very high quality. Nice to see you in the chat, even though it's so late. You must be in bed on your phone or something like that. Ed, hello. Luke, what's up? Moises? I hope it's Moises. Oh, so sorry. Luke, hello. Jonathan from New Zealand. You'll be relevant later on. Luke, do I remember you from Instagram? Yes, of course. Justin. Yeah, hey. So that's who was asking for the glasses. Justin, every time I see a ride on in Zwift from you, it helps me get through what I'm up to. David, hello, down in Brisbane. Who else? Am I missing anyone? Chattanooga. Big B, what up, dog? Len, it is you, the Zwifter. Yeah, I recognize that name. And Jay from Wales. Jonathan, Mike, hello. Welcome to join and welcome to the chat show. So, let's go and have a look at what I've been up to. So this is goals, right? So we're gonna go through what I want to achieve in 2019. It's a big thing. There's a really good Casey Neistat. I can't remember which episode it is, but Casey Neistat says you can't score if you don't have a goal, and that's really resonated with me this year. So I mean, even though it's only 6 days in, but yeah, I completely see what he's talking about. So this is where this comes in. Now, hopefully, yes, it worked. How dialed is this? Notice as well, those of you that have watched my previous live streams, how this image isn't pixelated. And it works. And it actually looks pretty good. I've spent a lot of time dialing in and stopping messing up. However, if any super chats come in, I've decided that I'm 100% going to put it towards a new motherboard, because this PC feels like it's on its way out. It started to kind of fall down and fail a little bit. Sorry, I was just unplugging my heater. It's pretty cold in Canada. So, goals. I've talked about it maybe a couple of times before. Maybe not sure. But I'm doing the BC bike race. I managed to get myself a media entry. I also, as some of you may know, I work with Brian from BKXC in my company Creatico. Actually, no, that's really cold now. You can go back in. All right. Yeah, so we've both got an entry, and also Sid and Mackie, they're gonna do this race, which was that was an awesome surprise. So I guess we're gonna do some videos as well when they come up afterwards. However, it may just be mainly eating stuff, because from what I understand is that when you do this race up here, good, that you just get completely taken out, and it's so grueling. So this says 2018 stages, right? But I got an email, and these stages seem to be very similar to what the email says. So there's going to be so maybe it is the same, although I was pretty sure it did actually end in Whistler last year, but maybe I'm mistaken. No, Justin, Eric's not going to do this one again. I think once was enough from what I understand from him. So yeah, it's 7 days, and kind of on average, if you're looking for statistics, as long as they're in metric, it's like 40 kilometers a day with like 1,600 meters of climbing every day for a week. It's quite a lot. So like I do love the like huge challenges. Rather than I'm not very good at racing. Racing is obviously something I want to get good at. Like that is a goal that will be delivered kind of in conjunction with doing all the other stuff, hopefully. So these kind of big challenges, like there's like a start and there's an end, and that's what I'm really into them. I've never done a big race. I've actually never done a big ride. Like my biggest ride on Strava is 64 kilometers, and that was when I was riding around road bikes in London, like six years ago. Yeah, like 6 years ago. So I don't know how I haven't done more than 64 kilometers, but I haven't. So yeah, it's going to go through like Christian Valley, Cumberland, which I have ridden before. This is going to be amazing. I can't wait to go here. Powell River, Earls Cove and Seychelles. Yeah, Seychelles again. I think there's somewhere else. So maybe this isn't. I swear, no, this is. Yeah, no, okay. So this isn't the course, because it definitely ends at like Powell River. No, it doesn't end at Powell River. Someone's gonna have to help. I couldn't find the email. Sorry, everyone. But it does finish in Squamish for sure. That's what. Here we go. So what we're gonna do is have a look at like the course and see what it is. So this was last year's Squamish. Robertus, hello. How's it going? Just caught your chat there. So this is like an example, a typical day, right? And this is why it's such a big deal. So this day, let me see. What can you see on the stream? Oh, you can see everything. Sweet. So it's 53 kilometers on this day, 1,600 meters of climbing. And like, that's such a massive ride. And look at all the trails that you take in. So I can tell you, so it's kind of a mixture between like blue trails and black trails. But of course, some people's, a BC blue might not be the same as someone else's blue, right? So you can see here, like, there's loads of little bits of wooden stuff. But this, like, that's basically the entire of Squamish. So there's like 3 main riding areas in Squamish. There's this one over here, which I don't know if you can see my mouse. You can you can see it pop up. So like up here on this area, this is kind of the Alice Lake area. And then you pedal all the way over to this whole other area, and then which is, I guess it's called Diamond Head. A lot of people call it as Garibaldi, what you will. And then down into Valley Cliff. It's just so far. So in order to actually make it round and survive the entire days, you've got to do so much training, which leads us into the next thing. So this is like the big goal. The other one that I want to do as well is the EWS 100, which is it's the same course as the Enduro World Series that's up in Whistler, but obviously it doesn't count towards points because you need to qualify nowadays. It's a little bit different when I blagged it and did 2 of them a few years ago. So yeah, but I think having this one first as the main goal, and then I guess the EWS 100 might be a bit more fun, because hopefully you built, like, I have read, there's a great article by Mike Levy on Pink Bike, and he talks about how it's, you after the first week or 2 weeks, you kind of just about recovered and you can move your legs ever so slightly again, and then you just have this insane amount of fitness. So that's what I'm looking for, and hopefully that'll keep me going into the Enduro World Series 100. Okay, so how am I doing it? Great question. So there's a couple of ways. So number one, so this is something that it hasn't actually taken a lot of willpower. I thought it would take more, but I've cut drinking. Like, so what are we on? The 6th now. I'm pretty sure we're like 2.5 months since I've had even a drop. I didn't touch it at New Year's, didn't touch it at Christmas. I didn't touch it while I was back in the UK. Like, I did the first dirt jump video, which you may remember, or you can go and find it. That I went and had a flight of beer, like 4 little tasty things afterwards, and then kind of realized, wait a minute, aren't you doing this big race? And it just stopped. Like, that was it, and I just immediately stopped drinking. And it's almost been incredibly easy because I've got this goal, and if I think really, you know, I mean, I'm sure most of us drink that are watching this, according to my demographics. So it's, you know, if you just stop drinking, then it's going to make a benefit to your health. Like on New Year's Day, I woke up and I could just go and do whatever I wanted, and because I wasn't being held back by kind of self-inflicted problems. So yeah, no drink. That's it. I did it last time when I did the Enduro World Series in 2015. I also gave up drinking then. Right, smoke weed instead. Yeah, well, now there's legal dispensaries in Vancouver. It's easier than ever to go and weed. But yeah, that's something that's happened. So what else am I actually doing apart from that? Yeah, thanks, Big B. Thanks very much for the support. So of course I've been on Zwift. For those of you that follow me on Strava, link in the description if you want to join in there. I really think that we should connect more on Strava. It's like where riding happens. It's where we talk about riding. Jonathan, I have not stopped eating cheese. It's my one vice. I'd probably be vegan if it wasn't for cheese, but there we go. So let's have a look. So Zwift. Those fans of the channel know I love Zwift. I've made other videos about Zwift. I saw the e-bike Rob there. Should try Zwift. Yes, you should. I've been getting a bunch of people on Zwift as well. But what do you actually do on it? So this is like, I want to do some more Zwift live streams. I haven't figured it out yet because, well, it works, as you can see here. It's working right now. But you have to actually talk. And when your heart rate's up, it's super hard. So I've done my Ftp test, which is it's called functional threshold power test. And basically, I guess the easiest way for me to understand it is it's a line in the sand of how fit you are and what you can do. So this is the test. I've got a video of me doing this, almost vomiting my brains up. That's going to come out on Thursday. So this is it. It kind of warms you up in a couple of these ones here, and then dirt, and then 2 big efforts. And then this 20 minutes, you've got to hold the most amount of power that you can do for that 20-minute period, which for me, it was about 220 something. So, and then what it will then take is 95% of that number, and that's the power that you could hold for an hour if you were blowing it out your ass. Basically, and that's what you train to. So the last time I did this test, it was 207. So I've gone up 5 watts, which is about right. I didn't do any training last year. I didn't do any fitness. I was just riding, and that's not actually going to help. Well, it'll help a type of fitness, but in terms of strength and power, yeah, it's not going to do those. So, Len, correct. The workouts are scaled to your FTP, and that's why you have to do your FTP test first. And this is what I've been doing. It's the 10 to 12 week FTP. So 10 weeks, I guess, because the first 2 weeks is like, I mean, if you can ride a bike around the corner, you should be fine. So I've done all these this week. So some of them it's like steady intervals like this. Then it's like kind of short, sharp bursts where you're doing it in and out, and then mixtures of this and this. So it keeps it quite varied. And the trainer that I've got down here will just change to the power that you need to go, which makes it a lot easier. Luke, my Strava's in the description of this live stream, I'm pretty sure. Let me have a look. Yeah, connect with me on Strava right down there. Also follow me on Instagram if you so wish. Also, by the way, I haven't done the like button thing. Where are we at? Let's see some likes. 22. There's 90 people watching. Hit the like button. And every like I see, I'll take a sip of tea. Also notice the massive mug that I've got going on. Big mug, big live stream. So yeah, this is the workout that I'll be doing. I'm kind of done this. I had a nightmare today. I completely, so this one I did yesterday, and it kind of hurt quite a bit. And I woke up today and I was talking to some people. I was like, I'm already getting tired. Oh, sweet. Oh, got to take like 20 sips of tea. Thanks very much, everyone. Perfect. So I did this one, which is kind of a steady-ish one, but I felt completely drained afterwards. And I kind of woke up today pretty, not sore, but just worn out. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's not that I didn't have the motivation, because I'm more motivated than I've ever been for anything to do like this. But I just woke up and I kind of lacked energy, I'd say. But it was strange. Anyway, I completely forced myself to do it because I'm on a really strict schedule with this stuff. And Saturday and Sunday, I have to do a session, like guaranteed on that. And I got in and just did this one, which is on paper, it's harder because there's more watts. But I actually found it easier and I felt pretty good. Right up until the last minute, as the eagle eye amongst you here will say, here, this date, where it says day 2, that's like the last time you completed it. But I did it today, and what happened was that I've got a power cable for all my PC and everything, and I had my towel, and I mopped up all the sweat mess that's on my towel, and I threw it down and unplugged absolutely everything right when I was in the cooldown section, like down here. And I was there like, oh, what? It's not going to register it. I'm not like, I know I did it. I basically did it. I literally got 5 minutes into the cooldown. That's how finished I was. But you can, for those that do Zwift on here, if that failure does happen to you, you can just get it off the PC or Mac work log and upload it. So that's why I've managed to keep something on there. So that's Zwift. That's what I'm doing on here. I kind of like to do some races, maybe in April. As Justin says, the races are pretty intense. I'll try and live stream a race. There's a couple of other people that have done it that you should go and maybe have a look at. But I got to figure out a way of keeping it interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on the Turbo Trainer. All of this stuff, basically. Okay, right. Now, let's go to there. Brilliant. I'm just going to check in with you guys on the chat. What's been going on? Whoa, there's so many people in here. This is amazing. I'm really stoked. I'm definitely, I think earlier live streams, is that good? Do you prefer it a bit later than this? Yeah, who knows? I guess for the East Coasters, it's a bit easier, especially on a Sunday. Adam, we'll go from, Hawke's Bay, KH. Yeah, I have ridden in New Zealand. I know someone from Hawke's Bay, a guy called Kurt McDonald. I don't know, I think he's Eddie Masters' mechanic. He works for the Pivot team. I don't know who he's wrenching for, but yeah, no, I know a couple people. So yeah, New Zealand. I spent 2013 to 14, I spent the summer in Queenstown, worked at Skyline in the bike park. Walrus, will I ever come to NZ? Already been. Probably going to go again. Tell you about it in a minute. Hello, Thomas from Connecticut. Right, Adam, when's the video? The video for the Genius build is going to come out when I get all the parts. That's about it. I don't have all the parts, so I can't put it together. As I said, it's just getting ride wrapped by Ride Wrap Up in Whistler. And then I'll be able to build it up with good old Nate from Republic Bicycles. Thankfully, the Republic is going to support me as well for this year, which I'm incredibly stoked about. Phoenix Matt, what up? Robertus, I'm good, thank you. Oh yeah, Justin, so this is my 3rd year doing Zwift. The first year I counted it up actually. I think I only did 15 sessions on Zwift in 2016, but the difference it made, I started it too late. All of my colleagues that we were all going to do it together, I came in way after because I figured that I could just ride the whole winter, and you can't because it's snowy and Squamish and cold and miserable. OGMTV, more subscribers, you get that for making better videos. There's no two ways about it. Cockeyed, I'd love an EMTB too. Rob, definitely. Yeah, don't ride your e-bike on Zwift. That's just cheating. Okay, I guess Ag Sports, yes. This is a live stream. Davis, what do you think the best bike to buy for $5,000 is? I'm sure Scott makes something really good. Hashtag sponsors dream. Do I have any plans to come down to SoCal, Moises? I'm going to assume I said your name correctly because you didn't correct me. Yeah, actually. Good point. I haven't queued this up, so I can talk about it now. So I'm going to come to see Otter, for sure. I love that. I'm trying to get a few other YouTubers to actually do some racing as well. And then, like, everyone get together. And I think it's a good crowd. I'm talking to Josh, Daily MTB, about getting some sort of trip, something planned. I don't know. I'm going to try and get myself a rooftop tent, put it on the truck, and then cruise down. Like, because I know a bunch of people. I guess I was in NorCal. That's where Brian lives, isn't it? NorCal. And I tried there, and I was like really impressed. So, you know, Santa Cruz and stuff. I really want to go and check out the trails there and have a good time. God, that tea is amazing. Yeah, Len, alcohol. It'll shave right off. I definitely have like I think it's called sculpturous fat. Sulpturous fat. It's the outside bit that if you got like a pear shape, that's where it comes from. 100% is from booze, but I've also, like, my diet hasn't been amazing. Like, I'll eat pretty good. I'm pescatarian, and I only eat a little bit of fish. I'm mainly vegetarian. But then, like, I'll smash a pizza on a Friday night, and I'm sure it undoes everything. But hey ho, there you go. It all goes into the engine. Ag Sports, get back into mountain biking. 8 months, wow, it's better than ever to go riding. Tyrannos or Thanos, maybe. I wonder what your car's like. My main goals for this year to get much better at jumping. Race local down here series. Great, completely measurable. Go and race them. I always notice after a race, I feel like I've improved because you don't push yourself on a normal ride compared to when you race. 100%. Ty, 2 to 3 California Enduro series. That's so good. I'm probably just blowing the microphone out loads there. Or maybe not. Okay. I think the audio level's okay. I guess everyone can just turn up their laptop or computer or whatever or turn it down. Yep. Same thing with food. Vegan punter. So I went to me and Paul Aston, that is a tech editor on Pink Bike. Years ago, we went to Lusa in Portugal and just lived there for a month. And he's a pretty militant vegan. So I said, if you do all the cooking, I'll eat vegan. And that's where I actually stopped eating meat from that. I felt a lot better afterwards. FTP. God, I'm so behind. I talk a lot. Well, I guess that's the whole point of this, isn't it? Yep, Luke, I hope you found my Strava down in the description. What's your favorite pre-workout drink? Travis. So I'm not that into kind of a lot of nutrition. Like, I have a protein shake and I'll try and make a pretty basic smoothie. And I guess I've noticed I felt better from having 2 whey protein shakes a day. So obviously after exercise, or if I'm feeling tired, it seems to help feel better. But I don't do like the workout tablets or anything, I guess, that some people do. What I do is just grab a water bottle and get 1 teaspoon. So this is 650 ml. So I found like a teaspoon of Gatorade will normally help with electrolytes and kind of all that stuff that you lose through sweat. And then Chris Kilmurray, who is Tiny Seagrave's coach and Greg Callahan's coach, both like top world-class racers. We went for a ride once and he taught me a lot about like post-ride hydration. And he's like, you've got to drink so much after you've ridden, like 500 ml an hour even afterwards, because you've probably lost more while you've been doing your activity. So that's what I've been focusing on, drinking water afterwards. Oh, there's the likes. Oh, geez. Oh, no, I've skipped loads. Hey, Cobra Kyle, what's going on? Bill T, want to lose 20 pounds? Nice. Everything else will come from that, 100%. Harry, I don't like snow that much, basically. That's what I'd say. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Sam. You're my guy as well. Okay, right. Where were we at? Also, another thing of what I wanted to do on Strava was, I had a pretty good year on the old Strava. I didn't record all my rides, of course, and some of them private, whatever. But yeah, this year, how many activities did I do this year? Huh? Oh no, that's 20. I was like, 4? No, I've done more than that. I've done 4 this year. Yeah, 142 activities. Not too bad. Compared to the year before, I did year before, 2017, 96, then 2016, 56, then 2015, which I was doing a lot, 86. So I would say this year, I've probably done more riding, which I was pretty happy about. That was definitely a goal for this year. I feel like I could have even done more. Well, sorry everyone, if that's just blown your ear. I feel like I still want to do more, 100%. Oh, hey David, how's it going? I met David the other day for the first time. So I think I'll probably just beat that because I've got more time. Like it's been going pretty good starting my own business. I've definitely 100% appreciate the freedom and just kind of being able to focus on what you want to do. So pretty stoked. Okay, so not only am I doing Zwift, but I'm also doing CrossFit. Amazingly, I haven't been telling everyone. Oh, I guess I am telling everyone about CrossFit right now. Oh, okay. I actually used to sit across from a woman, and she would go on and on and on about CrossFit, even goading you into asking about it. It was so painful. So I'm going to rebel. A lot of local mountain bike people go here. Oh, hey Luke, thanks very much. Good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people go here. I've had 2 sessions this week. I'm so weak. I guess learning about deadlifts, and then we did shoulder stuff, and then it's squats and what have you this week. So I really wanted to learn more about technique, and then just do a couple of these because I do actually have let's see if I don't blow this completely out of the water. It's not been a very good calling show. No one's calling in because I haven't got it. So just like over here, I do have loads of weights and stuff when I tried to do training last time. So I just really want to learn technique, and I could probably do it all in my garage, which is kind of the dream. Now, the final. So, what else am I going to do? So the other night I went a bit YOLO and booked some tickets back to New Zealand. Yes! So on the 7th, I fly out, and then I land on the 9th of February, and I'm in Queenstown for 2 weeks. So I'm going to make a bunch of videos, and I cannot wait. So I was there this year. I won't have time to come to Christchurch, unfortunately. Maybe, who knows? There's a slim chance I might get to go to New Zealand twice, like the lucky guy I am. But yeah, this is Queenstown. It's so amazing. And this shot is actually when I was at Pink Bike, we went up and filmed George Brannigan. And this was, God. I think we left the house at like 5:30 in the morning to try and catch I think we were trying to catch the sunrise / George had a really busy day. But this is Coronet Peak, and I can't wait to go back and do some more stuff, because I'll be there just for myself. I won't be there trying to make 25 videos in a week. Who lives there? Hold on. Sam Davis, yes. Coming to Queenstown. Dreamline. No, it's massive. Never in a million years. Maybe Mini Dream. Drift Magic. I have ridden Craigieburn. It's incredible. I would love to be able to go back there again, but unfortunately 2 weeks was all I have in the tank for New Zealand. Yeah, Sam, I'll definitely go and do Rude Rock. I've done it 50 times probably. Corratown is the trail that I really want to go back to. So yeah. Now, the other thing that I've got coming this month. Oh, you bike nerds out there. So, as you would probably have seen, I have picked up sponsorship with Scott. They Like, I've talked about it all in the video, the sponsored video. Just go and watch that. I don't need to talk about it again, but I'm so stoked on the whole setup and everything. And this is the bike, kind of, that I'm going to get for the BC bike race. It's a Scott Spark. This is the frame set that they've got here is the 100mm, but I'm going to get the 120 version because it's a little bit more travel, which should be a bit better for the BC trails. And then I'm going to do loads of the toonies as well, which are kind of the weekly, every other weekly cross-country race, and kind of document doing those, because I've done a couple and I always finish way down the list. So this is the year that I'm going to use that as a stick to go into the BC bike race. But hopefully, well, actually no, it's not this one, because it's complete. It's going to be silver, which I'm actually stoked about. Yeah, David, more is better. It's this one. The silver one is coming. Well, actually, let's switch that to Canada. This is the UK site. I think if you're in the UK, you can actually order them directly. And they either appear, I need to check this, I'll check it tomorrow. They either direct sales to your door, or they go to your nearest Scott dealership and you can pick it up from there. So yeah, there you go. This thing is beautiful. If it's good enough for Nino Schurter and now Kate Courtney, what do you get for your £5,000? This is a super high-end bike. That's just what it is. If it's good enough for Nino Schurter and now Kate Courtney, both world champions, I'm sure this is going to be amazing for me. It's got twin lock as well, which is going to be so useful for definitely on the BC bike race, just having all on the handlebars. So yeah, that's coming this month, I've been told. So there's going to be so many bike build videos. It's probably going to be too much. But there we go. I'm pretty stoked. So that is on its way in the post. And for a few people have asked if I'm getting a ransom. I am getting a ransom. They're just so popular that they've sold out. And that's why there's none there. So there we go. So hopefully I get it in March. Right, okay. Punters. I see there's a bunch of people in the Discord. Let's have the call-in show. So if you are on Discord, then you open up the program. There's a little if you look on the left side, I think you got to hit the burger menu if you're on your phone. But in voice channels, a couple of people starting to type. It's good. If you want to join in on the chat, make sure your microphone is ready. Be ready to talk, and you just have to hit the click me if you want to chat voice channel. You have to join the click me if you want to chat voice channel, and then I can pull you in there and you can get on the live stream and we can have a chat about what your goals are for this year. So there we go. So it's now open. If you want to join, I'm going to paste the link in here again if you want to get involved in the chat. There's lots of people typing. You just need to have your microphone. That's it. You just have to have a microphone working. I should have probably done this from the beginning and forgotten updating all you guys with what I'm doing. But there we go. So for now, while I wait to see... Oh, Ryan, I can see you're muted. Oh, Tom as well. Oh, who's it going to be? Tom was ever so slightly in there first on my computer. So I'm going to drag you in to the chat. Tom, are you there? No, he's already gone. Okay, Ryan, we're gonna give you a go. No bad language. I'm gonna give like a few seconds for that to come through on the stream. Actually, I'll just quickly do this. Ryan, no, I'm not gonna ride in Lycra. Ryan, are you there? No. How did that work? Ryan? What? I keep dragging you guys in. I don't know how I move back. Okay, Tom, don't push anything. Tom?
Hello.
I have no idea what happened, but maybe you were just clicking something, just so happens to be at the same time. Hey, Tom, where are you from?
From England. I'm from Gloucestershire, if you know where that is.
Oh, of course I do. I'm from Bath, originally. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I am fully aware of Gloucestershire. The tour and street places in Gloucestershire that I can reel off. Anyway, what's your goal for this year?
Well, I've only just recently got into mountain biking, like last year, so kind of want to get more into that. Try and do some more difficult trails, and like I've just lost a lot of weight, so want to get more of it off and try and like gain muscle.
Oh,
But yeah, that's pretty.
buddy, that's amazing! Congratulations. How much did you lose, if you don't mind me asking?
Currently on around about 40 pounds loss, and I want to get down to like another 20 loss.
Dude, that's incredible. Congratulations. Well done. So I guess you go riding at the Forest of Dean.
It's a little bit. It is a bit of a drive. Like I don't mind going to the forest, but like just with the weather how it is at the moment, can't really do it. So it's just mainly sticking to my local trails.
Yeah. So I went and rode the Forest of Dean while I was back in the UK, like just over a month ago, and I couldn't remember how much mud there actually was in the world. Like every single ride took like 2 hours to clean up from.
Yeah.
Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like I went there with a non-worn out chain, and after like 2 rides, my chain was worn out, and I was getting something called chain suck, which is where your chain starts sticking to the chain ring, and it was a nightmare. But there we go. But it was still so much fun. Like I forget how good the riding actually is in the UK. So,
It is a different kind of mud, though, isn't it? It's something else.
Yeah, it just sticks to everything. I mean, over here in Squamish, it's quite sandy and rocky, so you don't get so much of the sticking stuff. You get wet and you get sprayed, but no. Have you looked at doing any events or anything like that? Maybe a race or anything?
I think it's just because I'm so inexperienced. Like I'm too scared to do it, honestly. Like I haven't really looked at it at all.
Let me. I've just shut everything, so that's gonna not really help what I was gonna do. But there's an event called the Mini Downhill, and I think they also do the Mini Enduro, and they do some of those at Bike Park Wales. And it is a bit pricey, but it's actually reasonable, I think, for how much effort goes into it. And they're super beginner friendly. And everyone that can go, you can meet loads of other new people as well. Like everyone's in good spirits. So if you if you're looking to improve and I guess meet some new people, meet some new mountain bikers, then yeah, the mini series is something that I'd really recommend to you to get involved with.
How do I find that? Like what?
I guess if you just search like mini downhill or mini enduro. I wonder if they still do it. Actually, let me have a look. I'll have a quick look for you and help you out. Let's have a look. I think High Bike now sponsor it. It always used to be the 661. UK. It always used to be the 661 mini downhill. Oh no, now it's the 100. Hey, they've not done too bad there. Picked up 100%. Yeah, okay. If you search if you go to minidownhill.com, you can find all the info around there. But it's normally, there's one in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So have a look. Get involved.
All right, will do. Thanks, mate.
Cool. Hey, Tom, thanks so much for calling in. I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much for having me.
No
Have
worries.
a good one, man.
See you, Tom. Well, that was great. What a splendid corner. All right. How good was that? 40 pounds lost weight. That's so much. Okay, let's have a look. Ryan. I'm going to count. I think there's like a 8-second delay. So, Ryan, I'm going to pull you into the chat. Just don't say anything. Or don't click anything. Do say something. Oh no, that's Tom again. Whoops. Ryan. Ryan, I'm talking to you now. I can hear you. Oh no, you're gone. All right, Ryan. You've had 2 goes, buddy. But thank you very much. We'll try again. See, comment in Discord if you want again. Now, it says Diamond Mine. Oh. I guess this is someone that plays Minecraft. So let's have a look. Hello? Hello, Diamond Minecrafters.
Hello?
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
What's your name? Where are you?
Sam. I live in Queenstown.
No way, Sam. I
Yeah.
guess I just saw you. I just saw you in the chat. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
So, do
Hi.
you? Well, how old are you? How long have you been riding? Have you always lived in Queenstown? Let's hear it.
I'm 15.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in Queenstown, I think, 8 years. I've been
Nice.
riding the whole 8 years.
Oh, nice. How is the bike park? I guess you go and ride there quite a lot.
Yeah, the bike park's really good. You need to come ride on Tuesday night
Oh yeah.
with me and the gang.
Oh, okay. Is that does one of your teachers run that by any chance?
Yes, one of them, I forgot his name. He's a really good rider, and we all ride with him occasionally.
Yeah, I know who he is completely, but his name is just it's just skimming out. See, I used to work at Skyline Bike Park. I was a lifty in 2013 to 2014.
Excellent.
Yeah, and yeah, I love that place. And I remember there was always one day where all the school kids would come up, and like Simon Reed was there, Scott Robb,
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would all come up, and yeah, it was so good. So, what's your goal? What's your riding goal?
Don't really have a goal, just like riding.
Ah, okay. Well, why don't we set you a goal? Have you?
Okay.
Let's have a look. Have you done any of the racing? Have you done any racing?
I do a bit of cross country racing.
Okay, but what about like some of the downhill racing? Because the racing scene in Queenstown is amazing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about you try a race?
Okay, I will.
There you go. Well, that's it. You got to commit to it,
Okay.
especially now you said.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, dude, Sam. Maybe I'll bump into you in a month's time when I come to Queenstown.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, I'll look out for you.
No worries. Cheers, buddy. Take it easy.
See ya.
Ah, what a great couple of callers. All right, let's have a look. Check into the chat. Hey, Brian Vaughan, $2 tuber chat. Thank you so much. My goal is to ride some park this year. We'll go and ride some park, dog. Let's unplug this heater. I'm getting a little bit too hot. I could actually just take off this hat, couldn't I? Oh yeah, actually I can keep it on. It's so cold here, punters. I hate the winter. That's what I'm trying to escape. I wish I could get down to Cali and go sooner. All right, what's going on in the chat? Hello, everyone. Okay. Hey, 54 likes, but there's 75. Let's throw some likes, everyone. It really helps the video. I'm sure you've heard this game all before, but if this is the best way that you can support the channel, it's throwing a like. And hello, JM Outdoors. What's up to you as well? Oh, looks like there's someone starting a new channel. Okay, we've missed that. Robertus, mud is kind of fun, but it really does hits a limit. Oh, we've got Good Trails in here now. Now, Good Trails, get ready with your microphone. Get ready for everything. I'm gonna drop you in. I've seen your channel floating around, and I've seen you comment, but I haven't seen any of your videos. I'm sorry to say, but I'm sure we're gonna find all about it. Good Trails, what's up?
How's it going, Paul?
I'm good. What's your name? I don't know your name.
It's Tyler, actually.
Tyler, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Good. It's one of the things I was actually not sure about what to do, is to call my channel by my name or call it Good Trails, and I ended up going with Good Trails.
Tyler, let me help you out. So, as you may or may not know, part of my new career is doing consulting for YouTube, for content, for all that stuff. It's what I've been doing for years and years. So let me share with you how I came up with my name. Is I was originally going to call it MTB Punter, right?
Yeah.
Like over a year ago, before I like when I uploaded, like there was one video I did on like Christmas Day or something. Like even before the Walmart, and it was originally called MTB Punter, and then I remember sitting there for ages going like, no, it should be my name. Like think of all the good channels, like hardly any of them don't have their name in it. And then I was like, I've just got to, and really it was my own like fear of having my name on there, right? It sounds kind of irrational. But then like one day I was just sat in my living room and I was like, no, I'm just going to change it to Paul the Punter, and that's how it happened. So I mean,
Nice, man.
I would 100%, I would tell anyone, always have your name in it, for sure. But so what do you do?
Cool.
What do you do on your? Now, actually, I have seen your videos because I remember I was like they're third person, and I really like the Vancouver thumbnail. I think that's really cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I love like there's such a good angle, like looking up vertically into the trees, and like especially when you get that kind of BC mist as well.
Yeah, that was just one of those moments too when I was hiking up the trail at Frome.
Yeah.
And I stopped to look down at my phone, and then I looked up, and there was just this nice mist coming in through the mountains there, and I got a good shot of it. So it was first time at Frome too, so it was great trip. I'm from out east, so
Oh, nice.
those trails are just unreal.
Yeah, so I've ridden in Frome once. I didn't have the best experience because I'm not very good at kind of the slower like trails that actually require mountain bike skill. I prefer.
Oh no, that's not true, man.
No, no,
I've
no.
seen some pretty thick edits on your channel.
No, but most of them are just like you just kind of point your bike in a straight line and monster truck your way down. Those are the like all
Well,
the.
you got to go in the rain, and then you
That's
can
true.
ride slow. That's your excuse, right?
Well, I just had my mind blown as I just popped open your Vancouver video here and saw you huck off that rock. Do you know what? I'll pop this video in the chat here.
Oh, thanks, dude.
So
Appreciate that.
so other people can go and check it out. But yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, hey Josh. Josh just dropped in. Yeah, and that's so good. So tell me what's your goal for 2019? I imagine it's going to be YouTube related.
It is and it isn't. I have been riding a lot since I started YouTube by myself because I am doing all the tripod shots. So I haven't really been able to ride with people because I slow them down. So big goal for me this year is to ride with more people, do some group rides, and I'll probably bring the camera for a few of them. But for the most part, it's just to get out and ride with more people.
Nice. Hey, that's great. That's such a good goal. As long as
And if there's any,
if you can get it to a
sorry,
if
if
you
there's
get
any other channels out here, then if you guys want to make some videos together out in Ontario or in the East, that would be great. Make some
nice.
videos with some people too.
is that where you're based right now, out east?
In Toronto, yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a huge scene in Toronto, or Toronto, I think is you're meant to say it, right? It's like Toronto. Yeah.
I pronounce it with an N.
yeah.
I don't have time.
I think this is great. I mean, just looking, if you're looking to grow your channel, I know it's kind of a bit of a faff, but one thing I would say is try and longer videos, 100%. I see them all here, like they're like a minute 20 odd, and it's great content. The shots are really good, really well laid out. There's some good writing in there. I would just say try and get some more footage before you put the edit together, and tell a story as well. People really like engaging with the person. Like that's what YouTube is. Like we're coming into a point in the world where humans, they're not super all into media houses and everything for various reasons. Okay. And nowadays you can connect with a person on YouTube or a person on Instagram or whatever. So maybe add in some talking, add in some getting used to the talking at that camera. That would be a really cool thing to kind of work into your content, I'd say.
Sweet. I appreciate the tips, dude.
No worries. Hey, Tyler, keep commenting, keep in touch, and if you're ever back out west, then for sure, let's meet up.
Right on. Thanks, Paul.
Hey, good luck. See you later, Tyler.
Thanks, buddy. Happy New Year.
You too. Bye now. Wow, what a great chat. What a great dude. Yeah, I have seen Tyler's videos before. Yeah, go and check him out. He's been to a bunch of places: Revelstoke, Kamloops. He's obviously done Whistler and all around Squamish. Oh, great thumbnail on Mount Seymour. That's a fantastic thumbnail. I'm gonna go and film that and completely copy that thumbnail. So yeah, hey Tyler, thanks so much for stopping by. Now I see that my good friend Josh, the daily MTB rider, has stopped in. He's probably the chattiest person in the world, so I imagine he's gonna have a bunch of stuff to say. So let's get him in. Josh.
Paul the Punter, how are you?
Daily the MTB rider.
They call me that sometimes. Actually, no one calls me that. Never call me that again.
Do you know, I was just about to immediately ask you how you are, but I know you mentioned that you had a cold, and I can completely hear that you're under the weather. How are you?
No, I sound great, Paul. I always sound like this. No, I've been... Man, I was telling somebody, I went to film like 2 or 3 days ago, and I did like a test shot with my voice, and I was like, man, I just sound rough. Like, I just sound like I'm having a rough day. Like, this is not going to work.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't sound at your best. Is it just like bunged up and cold?
Yeah, it's just like my throat and I don't know, dude. My son got it, and he was like wrecked, and I'm like, man, this poor guy is sick. And then like 2 days later, I'm like laying in bed, not wanting to do anything. So.
Oh, what a nightmare. Hey, so we're talking about goals. What have you got for me? What's your goal for this year?
Oh, well, so many goals, Paul. So many goals. I'm trying to think what I can talk about. Well, there's a certain event that a bunch of YouTubers are trying to do this summer. One of my goals is to win at this event.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
You want to shut everyone down in the EWS 100? Is that it? Is this you want to
Yes,
win?
for those.
You want to win the YouTube Cup, as I guess we're going to call it.
That is a good name. For those of you who don't know, for a couple of the EWS stops, one being Whistler, you can do the EWS 100, which, Paul, correct me if I'm wrong, you do 100% of the course that EWS racers do.
It's the same course. One thing I am confused about is when they're actually going to do it. Because, like, last year, the one that BCPAV did, it was like 3 stages out of 5 or 6. 5. So, if they're going to do the same thing, are they going to do it before the actual race? And like like the races are going to have this completely messed up course, or like that doesn't seem, I don't know, whatever, but it seems weird. But
in most enduros, in most enduros I've done, the pros go first, so maybe they'll make them go last for an added.
Oh no, because there's too many people. Like no way, because even in the main race, like let's say you're rider 150, you still start at like 8 a.m. So let's say there's 100 people in the EWS 100, you'd have to start at like 5 in the morning or something, that wouldn't work. So they do the race on a Sunday, and then they do the Challenger or the EWS 100 the day before. So I guess that's what they're going to do. So it'll be like on Saturday, and everyone will do it. Yeah, well, anyway, that's one of my goals is to beat all the other YouTubers. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. There's some stiff competition out there, man. I think. Oh God, just not on the microphone again. I think that Eric should take that really. Like he's had way more experience than everyone. Like going fast is one thing, but racing is completely different. Like it's as I'm sure. I mean, how many races have you done?
A whopping 1.
Yeah, I did one. I was like, maybe Josh has only done 1 race, but like, Eric's done a bunch of enduro BC races. So I think he'll be the one.
Well, for any of your viewers who don't know, racing is just. I mean, you can have the right mindset, you can do all the training, and then the actual day comes, and you can, for me, like, I just get so excited that I just get gassed out after, like, 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's, like, a whole, like, tons of race left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be a big day as well. This is why I'm hoping that my fitness, so I'm pretty sure if I up my fitness and I up my strength, then that's going to be a huge difference. That's what I'm banking on. To improve my chances. I think my goal is to not be last and just really shut down the person that finished last. I think that's what I'm going to do. But no.
So, Paul, the real question for you is then who are you competing against not to get last? You don't have to say.
I'll have no problem because it doesn't look like they're here. And we're pretty deep into the live stream as well, so they'd be doing well to catch up. No, I'd call the order. But actually, it depends on your fitness, Josh. That would be
one of my goals this year is extreme fitness going into bike season.
Well, there's only one word for you, and it begins with Z. That's the only way out of it.
Shut your face.
It's the only way, honestly.
No.
You'll just see it immediately. But there we go. Or strength. I think strength, actually, that's the biggest
Yes.
one. If you get stronger, then you're in. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm only gonna say that it's probably gonna be me and Ryan at the bottom end, because I don't think Ryan has. I'm sure he's done races many years ago, but it doesn't seem like he's done any recent races. So I think that might be a problem. But anything could happen. Do you know what I mean? All of you could get a puncture, and I could just roll straight through. Like that's the kind of difference that we're talking here. So I think that's just it. I'm gonna try and like BC bike races where I'm putting any sort of pressure on myself. So this one, I think I'll be there more for the lols than anything. And then hopefully because my biggest thing is I get so nervous racing. Like 100%. I can't do it. Like the night before, can't sleep. Like, and if one thing goes wrong, like my first ever race, I was with all my buddies, and like my chain guide broke, and I just lost it. And it was really not that big a deal. But and I was like, I can't race. Like my chain guide's broke, and everyone was like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, I struggle so much with the nerves. Like that's my biggest problem. So yeah.
I think having all the guys there will, in a lot of ways, reduce my nerves, but also like spike my competitiveness. Like I'm super stoked for. I'm trying to think who's all in it that I can think of right now. But
a few people have asked like who's going to do it. I think everyone that would want to keep it a secret has said it. So I think Eric BCPV wants to do it. Brian BKXC wants to do it. Ryan the Lone Ranger wants to do it. Josh obviously wants to do it. Nick that does Van Can wants to do it, and then myself. So I think that's 7 of us. The problem is, everyone watching, that there's no entries left.
Yeah.
So we're talking about it, but luckily I've been working with the Enduro World Series for a couple years now, and I think I've got a good pitch. So I'm gonna. Because a few years ago they got the free riders to race it in like a relay race. So I think like Kyle Straight did stage 1, Kamzink did stage 2, R-Dog did stage 3, something like that. So I'm pretty sure they can slide some people in, especially if it's like 7 people making content for the race. So
for sure. I'm stoked at the idea. I think I would not count anybody out, but I'm most curious to see where I place along with Eric and Brian. Brian is really, when Brian knows a course, heck, even when he doesn't, he's pretty dang fast. Of his videos with Eric, he's almost like, I would argue like ignorantly fast, like just going for it without knowing what's ahead. And I'm like, whoa, slow down there, buddy.
Well,
so I'm curious.
He's done so much riding at the end of the day, like so much riding that you just get better. And he's pretty strong as well as an individual, and just generally fit. Like the fact that he's never had a drink. Now, do you know he doesn't actually? Do you have a foam roller, Josh? You must have a foam roller, surely.
Paul, I just turned 28. I know what foam rollers are. That's about it.
Brian does not have a foam roller, and he has never done that, and he has never generally stretched. Yeah,
me neither. Me and Brian have the same physique. It's great.
So, like that's the thing. I think someone just said, "Is Josh really quiet? Is Josh really loud, or is Paul really quiet?" I think Paul is really quiet. Oh, I wonder if there's like 2. No. Okay, no, don't worry. No, I'll just try and speak up a bit, everyone. I'm sorry. So, I think it's your PC. Yeah, it's probably my PC. Although it shouldn't have actually changed, but maybe nothing has changed. But maybe I'll just turn down Josh a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, I would try to talk quieter, but I don't know if my voice will work at low decibels right now.
Okay, we'll drop you down a few percentages, so hopefully everyone will be fine.
Yeah.
No, I think I would say that I'm gonna back myself more than usual this year, right? Because I'm so focused on improving and getting strong. And like one of my biggest things is strength. Like this year, like I'm probably great for the first 20 seconds when we go riding, but everything after that, I just can't, like, I just don't have the muscle strength, like, I don't have great posture, like all that stuff. So I think this year it's going to be different, especially on the Scott Ransom, which is probably the best enduro bike out there. I think my chances are going to be upped, but I don't know. I think it's all going to be one surprise. I just can't wait to see the videos. I'm going to really enjoy, like, it's probably going to be the first time that, like, there's going to be 7 different perspectives of this. You can watch 7 different perspectives of the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So, like when Jordan and Eric BCPOV went and did their collaboration, you can you see Eric come down, like if you watched Eric's first, you come down the trail and then Jordan's like laid out on the side and you don't see what happened. But then if you go and watch Jordan's, you completely see what happens. And like I really enjoy, like, if something happens, then you won't miss it because everyone's probably put it in their edits. So
it's going to be super. No, it's going to be awesome, dude. And everyone's got a different view. And so my last New Year's thing, because you were asking, along with that races, I have some ambitious fitness goals. I'm obviously not the most fit person. I'm very bike fit. I'm terribly out of shape looking and feeling in some ways. And so my goal is to transfer that to my whole life of being just more in shape and more healthy, and that will help in the race especially. So
so what are you going to do? What are you doing to achieve that?
Well, Paul, the documenting is starting today, actually, and so you might as well tune into the channel and subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for some videos in the next couple weeks.
No way! Wow, that's great. And we'll call it a day there. I see there's a couple of other people waiting in the wings to come on and chat. But everyone, tomorrow, I'm going to release a video. Me and Josh went dirt jumping, and then on Tuesday, that's right, isn't it, Josh? Your video is going to go live on Tuesday.
Tuesday, you're going to see it in the morning. Yep.
There we go. So keep an eye out for that. I think mine's come out pretty good, and I know what's in your video, so I don't have to speculate if it's good or not. I know it's amazing. So
people will watch it regardless, so it'll be fun.
It's a must watch. Okay, Josh, buddy, thanks for stopping by.
Yep. See you, Paul.
See you, Josh. Bye. What a lovely, always great time hanging out with Josh. If you haven't subscribed to Daily MTB Rider, go and obviously hit up the channel. I'm sure you all have though. So dirt jumping video out tomorrow, 7:15 PST. I actually after this I need to go and wrap up a couple of things on it. But yeah, it's come out pretty good. I just got my new dirt jumper. See this over here? You can see the bug build video. It's on my channel. Scott Voltage YZ. It was a little bit different to the other one I had. It's a little bit shorter. So, you might kind of watch the video and think, oh, you didn't do that much riding. Yeah, we did. I just spent ages trying to get used to it because it's so different. But after a while, it was fine. Like, dirt jumpers are sick. I can't wait to go and ride it again. And I am going to leave the front brake on because I want to use that as like a skills bike. Pretty sacrilegious to leave front brake on a dirt jump bike, but do what I want. Okay, let's have a look in the chat just before we get someone else on. There's a couple of people waiting, as I said. Okay. Okay, Tom S. Sounds good to me. I'm assuming that you're the same Tom S. in the chat, in the Discord, so hold on. I had to turn my video. Okay, so I think we probably just turned it up a little bit. I can't go any louder. I think we're all good though. I think Josh was just exceptionally loud because he's so enthusiastic. Okay. Jump MD. Yeah, enduro race. Hopefully, I mean, it's kind of up. There's a bit of pressure on me because I've committed and said that I can get everyone in, but I don't know. So I'll have to find out tomorrow when I speak to a couple of people. Okay. JC, do you have a Patreon? Right. I think it's going to come, me having a Patreon, but I want to do it differently for a few reasons. I don't want to... while I think it's great, the early release idea that other channels do, and I enjoy them as well. I enjoy subscribing to those guys and watching watching the early releases. I don't think it's something that I want to commit to. So I think what I'm going to do is have some sort of YouTube coaching and lessons, right, as part of a Patreon. Because I consult for content, I consult for YouTube, for other brands, and helping people out with videos, and like I just did a little bit with Tyler there from Good Trails. But I kind of like the idea of perhaps having like I have an hourly rate, whatever, but what if we split that up between a few people and we had a class, like an hour-long class or something every month? And that's what you got as part of the Patreon is, say you're interested in growing your YouTube channel, or maybe even your Instagram, something like that. Then we can work on some classes to improve all that, and like you learn a new skill, and it's kind of a new lessons, new things that you can learn. So I think, JC, that's probably what I'm going to do with my Patreon. I don't know yet. Still, it's only the 6th of January. I've had a lot of other stuff to do. But maybe in the future. Maybe March or something. We'll see. Okay. Rando, hello. How's it going? You must be an OG. Yeah, you must be an OG. Okay. Mr. Mystery. Ty, we're gonna pull you on. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds so that the stream catches up, and you can see it. JC, no, that is a Patreon. There's 2 people, Crashing Dad and this very kind chap called John, have subscribed to it. I honestly, I haven't announced it. I haven't done anything with it. Nothing is gonna happen on that Patreon page. But if you want to help support, then you're more than welcome to. But I'm not doing anything on Patreon right now. But the page does exist. It is mine. I do own it. Maybe in the future. Okay, Ty. Hello, Ty.
Hello.
Aha! Hey, dude.
How are you?
I'm very well. How the devil are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great.
Already asked that. Yep.
Just saw that. I've just seen that we're at 69 likes, so I gave myself a small smile. Wait, I haven't liked it. No, I should leave that there. I should leave it at 69.
Just end the stream here. It's
Yeah.
it's hit its peak.
Well, we've got to get to. Oh, we've gone past 69 minutes, so that would have been great. Well, I guess we're gonna stay here for 4 hours and 20 minutes. So, Ty, where are you from?
I'm from good old Bay Area of California.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just down the road from Brian a little, but
Yeah.
So
Do you go? So I obviously wrote. Well, I don't know if you've seen my videos that I did with Brian, but I think was it Benicia Territory? Is that what he had? And
Benicia.
that's the Strava segment, which I'm still in. I actually went and checked. I'm still 9th. No one.
you're still but you cheated though. You didn't go all the way down. So I think you need to fly back and do it again.
My friend Ty, you need to go back and watch the video again, because at the end I said, "Yep, I did. I didn't go down to the end and it recorded it." But then you see that I go in and edit my Strava to cut out that time.
There
we go.
Not all heroes wear capes, right? So
No, but some just wear pretty sick glasses like this.
there you go.
So I think I was like 45 seconds, which I don't know if you saw the follow up on the Smuggler. That bike was cooked. I always thought.
Oh yeah.
Like when we were riding in a straight line in Downeyville, I was like, I don't understand how these guys are pulling away so much. And then like afterwards, I was like spinning everything. And oh yeah, I've trashed.
Yeah.
This bike.
I just changed the bearings on my bike, and it's like, it's like a cloud now. It's oh my god, it's so much different. Yeah.
It's something that you always forget about, but when you do, it's amazing.
I know.
That's rad. Cool.
Yeah.
So what's your goal for this year?
Well, I'm trying to do some of the California Enduro series. We're pretty lucky here that we've got like a pretty set up area. So try to do some of the ones down in Mammoth, maybe up in Shasta. I'm gonna be away from the one in North Star, sadly, so I can't even. That's the EWS too. So I was hoping to do that, but that's not gonna work out. But yeah, I'm hoping to do maybe 2 or 3 of those. So trying to get the fitness up, doing some cross country riding, some more like in the gym stuff. So. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nice. Have you done any racing before?
I have. I've done some cross country racing in a high school league that I was in. That was pretty fun, and I did an enduro race last year, and I just got hooked since then. It was so much fun.
Nice. I think I
So-
really. So I'm gonna come down to Sea Otter. I'll probably do just that Sea Otter enduro because it's kind of fun to spin round. But there's the TDS enduro as well that Zach
Yeah.
from Trail Peak always goes on about, and Change
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, Marco Osborne. He's one of the EWS riders from down here. Basically always wins that. But it's kind of a bummer because I think it's invite only, but you can go and watch it. You just can't race it necessarily.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds
but that's a
sick.
local family that they put it on. They're super cool about it. So
That's Mark
yeah,
Mark
that's
Weir, isn't it? Isn't that what he? Goes out
yeah,
and takes?
Mark Weir. He's a huge part of it. So
Nice.
yeah, that should be fun to watch this year. So
Sweet. Well,
looking
hey,
forward to that.
best of luck in all your.
Thank
in
you,
all your
thank
endeavors.
you.
And,
You too. I'm looking forward to the. Hope you guys get into the enduro 100.
Oh yeah. So I've got I know who I need to talk to. That's
All right.
That's as far as I've got. But I don't know.
If you need us to spam the EWS or something, we're here.
Oh, the crowd, the army.
We'll give them hell.
The army of 29-year-olds instead of PewDiePie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sweet. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
See you later.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Oh, that was splendid. God, people from all over the world. Right. We've got Tom S as well. I see that you've been hanging around. You're going to be the last caller of the day. Jeez, 15 minutes over time. Right, let's do a quick one. Tom? No, your microphone's off. Oh, his microphone's on. Tom? Oh, your signal is bad, dude. Are we going to...
You can hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes. How's it going?
That seems like a slow delayed.
Oh, maybe just a bit of a delay. Hey, quickly, what's your goal for 2019?
I recovered from clavicle surgery and back on a new bike I bought last year.
Okay, so I think I've just channeled my inner Wayne's World there. For those that know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But I think you're recovering from a clavicle, maybe a broken vertebrae as well, which sounds pretty gnarly. Ah, Tom. Okay, Tom, sorry, buddy. We'll try you again another time. But sounds like you're recovering from injury. Hope you get back on it. There we go. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, so we're going to wrap it up. Thanks to all the callers today. It's been dialed. We've actually had no technical malfunctions, apart from Josh talking too loud. I think that's a freaking win. So, new video out tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it. 7:15 PST. Sorry, Ryan, I've got to go, buddy. Go to the Bikers channel. Hey, cheers, punters. I will see you next time.